Hello and welcome back to the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar. We are on match day 5. Today we've got Brazil versus the Ivory Coast in our feature game today. But also we're going to watch highlights from Qatar versus the United States, Senegal versus Serbia, and the result from Australia versus Turkey. And my name is John, by the way. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. And all right, let's have a look at the Australia and Turkey result here. Who scores here? Tokoy's got the goal for Turkey on 41 minutes. Man of the match performance for him as well. Pretty tight game against the Australians. So let's check out the goal. Right here, driving down the left-hand side, Umut Maris. Inside to Kalhanoglu to Dorukhan, who makes no mistake. A nice finish for the Turks. And they get the victory 1-0 over Australia. So this group is starting to shape up a bit now. See if we can find the standings in this one. It's the first match, I guess. Or no, second match. Second match day of the group. Brazil is still top, but they're all tied on 3 points after that result with Turkey beating Australia. They're just ahead on goals for, I guess, putting them in second, or maybe it's head-to-head. I'm not quite sure, but I expect who would win today, Brazil or the Ivory Coast? I think the Ivory Coast have an upset in them, but Brazil look pretty strong in this tournament, so it should be an exciting game, I think. One thing we didn't really review is the managers in the national teams for the World Cup, so maybe we can just go through all of those. So let's have a look. Felix Sanchez, the Spaniard, is the manager of Qatar. The United States is Preki. He is the manager there. Senegal, Aliou Cisse, Senegalese manager, native son. Serbian manager Vladimir Vis. The Slovak, I think he used to be a player. Vladimir Vis, maybe not. I'm not sure. It kind of reminds me of somebody, but it might not be the guy I'm thinking of. Anyways, Australia, manager Graham Arnold, 59-year-old Australian. Another native manager there. Turkey has Bülent Uygun, Turkish manager. Brazil's manager is Tite, still Tite after all these years. Ivory Coast manager Maxime Guamene, Ivorian, native. It's good to see some native managers in some of these nations. A lot of them have international managers in history. But let's see. We'll have to skip through the groups here. So we went through Group A, Group B, Group C, South Korea, Paulo Bento, Portuguese. Group C again, Poland, Jerzy Brzezczyk. I think that's how you pronounce it. Brzezczyk? Somebody correct me. So he is there. Group C. Again, Argentina's manager, Gustavo Alfaro, who I don't really recognize, but it looks like he's coached in Argentina for the majority of his career, minus a stint in Saudi Arabia right there. So Argentine manager for him. Last but not least in Group C, Sweden, Jana Andersson, Swedish head coach. Group D, let's have a look. England manager, who is it? Gareth Southgate, still Gareth. Mexico, they have Gerardo Martino. So it's Tata Martino, Mexican coach. Who else? Uruguay, Jorge da Silva, the Uruguayan head coach. Group D again. Egypt, Hossam Al-Badri, the Egyptian manager. What else we got? Group E, Croatia, Zlatko Dalic. Spain, Marcelinho. Jamaica, Theodore Whitmore, Jamaican manager for Jamaica. Love it. Love to see it. Morocco, Hicham Dmi, the Moroccan manager. So really cool to see native managers in most of these teams. I think South Korea had somebody who was foreign in their coaching ranks. The French team, Rudy Garcia is the head coach of the France. I think in real life, where is he? Marseille? I believe so. I believe he's at Marseille still. At the time of recording, where were we? Group F. Italy. Who is it? Gianpiero Gasparini, who at the time of recording is at Atalanta. So he's the Italian manager. The Canadian manager, I believe, is still John Herdman, if I'm not mistaken. And it is John Herdman. And Peru, Ricardo Gareca, the Argentine. Gareca, who has been manager for quite some time for Peru. Let's see. Group G, Portugal. Fernando Santos, still the head coach of the Portuguese. Germany is Christian Streich, who is currently the Freiburg manager in Germany. He becomes the national team manager, succeeding Joachim Löw. Paraguay, Eduardo Berizzo. Argentine, Uzbekistan has Boburek Zokirov, who is an Uzbeki head coach. I think he's a new gen in the game. He may not be a real person in the real world. And Group H, Belgium, Felice Mazu, the Belgian head coach, currently at Genk. He is the Genk head coach and now the Belgian national team head coach in this save. Netherlands, Ronald Koeman. Still Ronald Koeman. And who else? Japan, Hajime Moriyasu, Japanese manager. He could exist in real life, I think. Nigeria, last but not least, Augustine Agu, the Nigerian. He looks like a new gen in the game as well. So just wanted to run through that before we get into the match. We didn't really check that out yet. So let's go. Brazil versus Ivory Coast. Let's do it. All right, here are your starting lineups for Brazil. Roberto Firmino up top with Neymar, Philippe Coutinho, and Everton behind him in a 4-2-3-1 with Casemiro and Arthur in midfield. Alexandro, Eder Militao, Marquinhos, and Fabinho at right back. In defense with Alisson in net for the Ivorians. Michael Kouame up top with Wilfred Zaha and Nicolas Pepe on the wings. Behind them, a midfield three. Traore, Idrissa Doumbia, and Frank Kessie in the midfield. Defensive formation a little bit for the Ivorians. They've got Ghislaine Conan, Mark Guehi, Eric Bailly, and Serge Aurier at the back. Decent defense for the Ivorians. And in goal, Nicholas T. Or Ty, maybe. Taye? I'm not sure. Someone correct me, please. So we are at the Al Wakra Community Stadium in Al Wakra. It's 28 degrees, and here we go. Kicking off, the teams line up. The anthems play, the crowd goes wild, and the Ivorians kick off. All right, Zaha streaming forward now. He's going to try and get a shot away. Good tackle by Arthur. Pepe collects. Traore and Kessie pass it around in midfield. Controlling possession, the Ivorians against the Brazil. Kessie and Doumbia passing back and forth now. Can they make something happen? But they give the ball away. All right, Brazil building forward with Neymar now. He's going to try to run at the defenders. Cuts it back to Alexandro, who's cutting inside now from the left back position. Tries a shot, but it's blocked. Goal kick for the Ivory Coast. They're going to try to play it out of the back. Pretty conservative so far for the Ivorians. Pepe now charging down the right-hand side. Gets into the area. Puts a cross in, and Zaha was there to meet it, but he heads it over the bar. Throwing for Brazil. Fabinho. Arthur. Ball into the box. Firmino heads it down, and Coutinho tries a shot, but that's just over the bar too. Free kick for Neymar here. Just outside the area. Casemiro gets on it, and Fabinho is there to tap it in. Tie with the save, but it fell right into Fabinho's lap, who made no mistake. Assist by Casemiro on that one, who put a good shot on net. Neymar whips in the free kick, heads it down off the post pretty much, and then Fabinho finishes it off for a 1-0 Brazil lead. Alexandro's picked up an injury now. Renan Lodi is on for him. Militao throws in, and Lodi's there with him. Deep in the Ivorian half. Lodi dribbling into the area. Neymar, he's going to try to shoot. Oh, and he's fouled by Serge Aurier. And that looks like a blatant penalty to me. Who steps up to take the penalty for Brazil now? It looks like Fabinho, I think. Yeah, it is. He shoots, and it's saved by Ty. They saves the Ivorians from going 2-0 down to Brazil, which would have been a death sentence probably. But here they go. Brazil threatening again. Arthur into Fabinho. Everton crosses. Serge Aurier with the header clearance. Only as far as Neymar. Casemiro now to Lodi. Into the area. Neymar tries a shot. He scores easily. Linked up with Firmino on that one. And it's 2-0 Brazil on 22 minutes. So good goal for Neymar there. He took the ball down, passes off to Casemiro, who sends it out wide. A great pass to Lodi. He crosses it back in. Firmino with a little setup. And Neymar makes no mistake. Slots it into the corner for a 2-0 lead. Fabinho with the throw to Arthur again. Casemiro dribbling through the midfield. Militao in defense. Goes out to the left-hand side. Lodi. Cutting inside a lot, Lodi, from that left-back position. Links up with the midfielders. And they go out to Fabinho on the right. Puts a cross in the box. Neymar is there, and he makes no mistake. 3-0 on 24 minutes. Brazil are dominating now. They are leaving Ivory Coast in the dust. Casemiro sets up with Coutinho. Arthur with a beautiful ball out to the right-hand side to Fabinho, who puts it back in. And Neymar's right there. Goalie couldn't really do anything. He kind of got a touch on it, but I think Neymar just placed it. Throw for Fabinho to Arthur. Fabinho, again, lobs it in. Headed clearance. Casemiro knocks it down. Arthur. Casemiro. Arthur again. To the left. Lodi back in the area. Fabinho and Neymar is right there. Firmino and Neymar setting each other up. 4-0. 27 minutes in. This could be like a complete demolition. It's going to be like 8-0 or something. Stupid. A stupid scoreline. Lodi with a one-time cross. Firmino tried to shot, but it was blocked and it fell right to Neymar. Defender couldn't do anything. They should be marking Neymar like crazy. Arthur with a clearance for Brazil. Firmino knocks it down. Bailly now and Guehi dribble it out for Ivory Coast. Traore to Doumbia. Zaha. Traore. Out wide left to Conan. You go back again to Doumbia. Kessie. Trying to find a they keep going backwards, Ivory Coast. They're not going to shoot from there. They've got to penetrate deeper into the Brazilian half instead of just passing around midfield. Trying to go forward, Pepe. Keep going backwards. Kessie with a nice pass out to Serge Aurier. He needs to put in a cross. He does, and Kouame is there, and it's 4-1 on 29 minutes. Lots of goals in this one. So Ivory Coast are going to try to claw this back now. Kessie with a beautiful pass out wide. Aurier with the cross here, right on Kouame's head, and he makes no mistake. Alisson couldn't do anything, and it's 4-1. Casemiro coming forward for Brazil now. Arthur to Everton on the right-hand side. Fabinho back to Everton. Will he try to shoot? He passes off to Fabinho. Tries a cross, but that's blocked. And Ivory Coast managed to clear. Zaha with the clearance. Marquinhos heads it down, though. Back to Arthur. Brazil try again. Casemiro and Arthur link up. Casemiro's holding on to it. They get the ball out wide right again to Fabinho. Zaha's there, but he beats the tackle. Fabinho with the cross. Headed clearance. Everton picks it up. Casemiro tries a shot. He's blocked. They go back again. Arthur. Cross out to the wide right position again. Fabinho with the cross now. And the keeper collects. Conan with the throw for Ivory Coast. Traore back to Guehi. Traore. Doumbia. Zaha. Traore to Kouame. Ooh, blocked by Marquinhos. A good block there. Doumbia heads it down, but he gives it away to Everton. They're going to try to counter here. Everton is on his horse. He's got to try and put a cross in. He crosses inside to Coutinho, who goes back to Fabinho. Fabinho dribbling through the midfield but loses out. Coutinho collects. Arthur, Casemiro, back to Arthur. Ball out to the left-hand side now. Lodi dribbling through. He shoots. Tie with the save, and it's a corner for Brazil. Neymar with the corner. Whips it in, but it's out for a goal kick. It misses everyone. Another corner for Neymar here. Whipped in. Cleared. Coutinho collects it. Tries to turn it around. Just outside the area, puts a cross in. Neymar heads it down. Casemiro with the shot and a block. Fabinho with a shot and another one for Firmino. And it took a deflection. And I think that's another corner. Neymar now on the opposite side. Corner kick. Casemiro with the header. And that's well over the bar. Everton collects at the midfield line. Sprinting through the middle. Everton on the opposite side. Back to Lodi at left back. Inside to Arthur. Back again to Lodi. He's deep in the half now. He tries a cross. Coutinho was there. And that's just over for a goal kick. Last bit of play before halftime. Lodi throws into Casemiro. He's dribbling. Can he get his shot away before the ref blows a whistle? Arthur goes out wide right to Fabinho. Crosses in Bailly with the clearance. Casemiro heads it down. Lodi again. He's going to try to shoot and tie with the save. And that should be about halftime. And it is. 4-1 Brazil. Hat trick for Neymar. A hat trick within 5 minutes for Neymar. And Fabinho with the other goal. Kwame with the goal for the Ivory Coast. It's 19-4 in shots in the first half for Brazil. Alexandro got injured. Fabinho missed a penalty. It was very exciting. Good first half. And obviously Neymar is the best player on the pitch at the moment. Militao's struggling. Conan is struggling for the Ivory Coast. But Brazil pretty dominant, even though Ivory Coast are winning the possession battle. But they're just not threatening at all beyond the goal that they scored. So let's go. Let's kick off the second half. Archer with a ball out to the left to Fabinho. Sorry, the right-hand side. And Fabinho tries to cross. It's blocked for a corner now. Neymar will step up for this one. He's going to whip the ball in. He does, but the goalkeeper collects. Free kick here, Neymar. From some distance, he whips it in. Marquinhos gets on the header, but Tyward collects it again. Casemiro now with a ball out to the left-hand side. Neymar gets on it. He's dribbling through everyone. Tries a shot, but that's blocked. And they clear. Throw in on the right-hand side. Fabinho loses out to Zaha. And Zaha's going to try and beat him for pace here. Streaking down the left. Cutting back inside. Can he pass it off to someone? He tries to shoot himself, but that's off a defender for a corner. I think it's the first corner for Ivory Coast that I've seen. Conan steps up, puts the ball in, but it's collected by Allison and clears quickly. Throwing for Brazil, Fabinho. Everton. Driving down the right-hand side, Everton. Passes off inside to Coutinho, who tries a shot, but it's blocked. Zaha picks it up, and he is fouled. And it looks like Arthur's going to get a card here. He's shown yellow. And a free kick to Ivory Coast. Conan to Doumbia. Guehi. Conan. Kessie now. Through the midfield. Doumbia. Traore. They've got to get further forward, the Ivory Coast, if they want to win this game. Kessie. Through the middle. Gives it away to Neymar, who's right there to gobble it up. Coutinho now. Through the middle. Driving forward. Puts in a cross, but Neymar's right there, and it's 5-1. I believe he was onside. Coutinho puts it right in the perfect place, pretty much, and Neymar makes no mistake. Coutinho made that go with his run here, just driving through. Gets into the box, puts a cross in, and Neymar just is right there. Poacher's goal for Neymar. 5-1 Brazil. Gabriel Jesus is on now for the Brazilians. Militao. Forward to Lodi. Lodi driving through lots of space there. Crosses out to the right-hand side. Everton. Everton driving through. Will he pass it off to somebody? He does. To Firmino. Through ball to Neymar. Ooh, good interception by Aurier. And he clears. Kessie. Bailly. Pepe. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. I got to get used to some of these names. Marquinhos. Through to Everton. Everton with the cross. Gabriel Jesus is right there. It's 6-1. 6-1. Brazil. Domination. Still 20 minutes to go in this one. Marquinhos. Nice ball out wide to Everton. He drives forward. Crosses in. Gabriel Jesus is right there. Makes no mistake. 6-1. Neymar with a free kick now. Puts it through, but to nobody really. Gabriel Jesus collects that. Arthur has it now in the midfield. He goes out to Guimaraes. Back to Arthur, who shoots from distance and saved by Ty. That required a save. What a shot by Arthur there. Corner kick to Neymar again. Whipped in, and it's collected by the keeper. Sangare is on for the Ivorians as well. Neymar whips it in. Arthur, Neymar again. Ooh, tackled by Kwame, collected by Everton. Neymar trying to make something else happen. He wants how many goals does he have now? I think he has 4 in this game. Zaha now driving forward for the Ivorians. On the left-hand side, tries to cut inside, but Fabinho tackles. Gets it back, though, Zaha. Back to Conan. Sangare to Doumbia. Conan getting forward now. That's what they need to do to score goals. Sangare tries a shot, but it's blocked. Guimaraes clears, and Neymar collects. Throw in for Doumbia to Guehi. Doumbia down the left-hand side. Inside to Doumbia. Forward to Boga. Drives through the middle. Boga. Trying to switch play, I think. He's taking on everyone by himself. Passes off to Zaha. Zaha down the right-hand side. Good tackle by Lodi. Neymar collects that. Brazil try to counter. Lodi getting forward down the left. Good ball forward again to Firmino. Can he finish? Straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Tie. That was a good play, though. Oh, clearance by Ivory Coast here. Zaha clears. Brazil collects again. They're trying to work something here. Neymar. Arthur. Fabinho tries a shot, but it's off the side netting. And a goal kick. Free kick for Ivory Coast now. A couple minutes to go. Pretty comfortable victory for Brazil in this one. Ivory Coast are going to try and play it out. Doumbia now down the left-hand side. Crosses in the box, headed down by Militao, and Neymar clears. And Ivory Coast has to try again. 2 minutes to go in this one. Boga now through the middle, the substitute. Kessie with the ball down the right-hand side for Aurier. Back to Sangare. Aurier again tries a cross. He gets it through. Kwame with the header, but heads it over. Goal kick for Brazil. Oh, Boga intercepts the goal kick here. Driving forward, about a minute to go. That'll be a corner for Ivory Coast. In the last kick of the game or so, or last minute or so, 30 seconds to go. Boga on the corner. Whips it in. Headed clearance. Militao. Firmino clears that. Neymar is going to collect, and they will play out the clock, I think, the Brazilians. Oh, Zaha takes it away. Aurier to Kessie. Back to Aurier again. Ball forward. Everton. He's going to play out the clock now. Play out the clock, guys. There it is. Final whistle. 6-1 Brazil. Man of the match, Neymar. He got 4 goals. He's on a 9.9 rating after that one. Fantastic performance by the Brazilians. So they're firmly at the top of the group. Turkey in second. Australia third. That's where the real battle is for second. Turkey and Australia. It looks like the Ivory Coast are all but done in this tournament. Almost mathematically eliminated. And yeah, so let's go check out the other games for the day. All right, first up, Qatar versus the United States. 2-0 victory for the United States against Qatar. Josh Sargent with 2. Man of the match performance for him. Looked like a good showing by the United States in this one. Qatar were outmatched again. Quite a few yellow cards also. So let's watch the goals. Bradley with it to Trapp now through the midfield. Over to Robinson on the left. Driving into the box. Crosses in. Sargent with the header. And it's 1-0 in 80 minutes for the United States. And then 87 minutes. Robinson driving through again on the left-hand side to Trapp. Timothy Weah into Robinson to Sargent, makes no mistake. 2-0, seals the victory for the United States in this one. And the final game of the day, Senegal versus Serbia. Serbia with a 3-2 victory. 2 goals from Luka Jovic, 1 for Radonjic, and Senegal's goal scorers were Niang and Keita Balde. Let's have a look at the goals. Penalty kick here. Niang makes no mistake on 9 minutes. 1-0 lead for Senegal. Wagyu now on 31 minutes to Koulibaly. Loses out to Tadic, who passes off to Jovic, who makes no mistake. 1-1 on 31 minutes. Then Senegal respond. Keita Balde inside to Colley. Through to Balde again, who finishes. Coolly taken goal. Very nice goal. And it's 2-1. Then Serbia. Sergej with the ball forward. Jovic is there again. 2-2 for... We're all tied up. And on 82 minutes, Zivkovic for Serbia puts the ball in the area. And Radonjic is there. Radonjic, I think that's how you pronounce it. Man of the match performance for Luka Jovic. 3-2 Serbia over Senegal. And let's take a look at the standings now. Okay, in Group A, Serbia and the United States are through to the next round. Qatar and Senegal are the first teams eliminated from the tournament. And this is sealed and done for the rest of the tournament. Now, we won't be going to any of these games, but they will be Senegal versus Qatar, consolation match, and United States versus Serbia for top spot in the group. And that is Group A done and dusted. All right. So tomorrow we've got England versus Mexico. That's our feature match. Also, we'll be watching highlights from Poland versus Sweden, South Korea versus Argentina. Argentina need a win in that game to see if they can get through the group. And Uruguay versus Egypt. Uruguay should be beating Egypt in that one, I think. So, exciting times ahead. Well, thank you for watching. My name is John. This is the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar Simulation. Smash the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.